and welcome back to the channel. Now, I have a few bits that I bought from Eastmallbuy. I have a few other little bits as well that generally need to be fitted to my Super 73. Now, this is my Super 73 Z Miami. I've had it for a few months. I've used it a little bit. I've done a few mods to it as well. So stuff like I've got the quad lock bike mount with the GoPro mount underneath. I need to sort out these cables, which I might try and get round to doing today. I also have added front mudguard and a mudguard down here. I've put the rear mudguard on, which I got these items from AliExpress. This bike is amazing. I've used it a couple of times. It's only a very small amount of times because it's not really been the weather to use it, which is a shame. But I've got the rear pegs, the official 73 pegs, so that I can actually take a passenger. I also have the off-road throttle, which I have tested off-road. It is really good. It does up to 30 miles an hour. Obviously, for normal road use, it does 15 miles an hour. But yeah, we have that. But obviously, I purchased a few items from Eastmallbuy that we need to get installed. So that is what I'm doing today to this lovely bike. It's a bit sandy because we actually took it down the beach and it got covered in sand. I've cleaned it up as much as I can, but yeah, still bits of sand everywhere. But first things first, we are going to probably start with this bad boy. Obviously, I got the pack of screws here. Extra screw there. Just checking through it, just any cables that we need to manage. But yeah, that goes basically. I want to say in there. I don't think it's going to fit. Right, so okay, we were going to fit this to my Super 73. I picked the one that actually fits onto the Z Miami. Sadly, this doesn't fit. It would look great, and I did fix the corners. I literally used I used an adjustable spanner. This corner, in fact, this corner needs a little bit, so I literally bent it back into shape. Quite simple. But unfortunately, this basket won't fit because, sadly, this is too long. So, unfortunately, that will not be getting fitted today. But, yeah, we shall try and fit this. This should fit. The only thing I want to do is, see that? Will fit on nice and easily. Lines up quite nicely. You can put a bag, that sort of stuff. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and fit this. We'll open up the little pack of screws that it came with. It is a shame about the basket, but there's not much I can really do about it, sadly. It's just one of those. It's a shame. A bit of original bit of tape there. Just make sure these fit in perfectly well. Now we have the light on the back here, so what I want to see, just quickly, we'll put the screws in place, just to sort of, so we know where roughly it's going. Then on C, where the light sits, because obviously we don't really want to worry too much about, we want to make sure that we can actually still see the light. Yeah, that sits up really high, so the light's going to have plenty of room underneath it. I'm going to get a screwdriver so that we can actually tighten them up nicely, and we'll have a look, see how it fits. It does sit up high. Right, so that's fitted. Super easy. It looks all right. I'm not hating it. It does sit up quite high, so okay, you're not going to fit a massive bag on there, but it does give a nice little bit of extra room on the back, so that I can actually sort of place a bag there, or I might get a netting or something that goes on the bag, so that it goes on that, so that I can place a few. It's not going to hold much, but it's going to hold something a little bit better than not having anything there. You may notice this is my bag that I actually ride with. This keeps my keys and all that sort of stuff. So I use my Nike sling bag, got my quad lock case for my phone, because I don't use the quad lock case all the time. But yeah, it's ideal for what I want it, which is really cool. The other thing I need to do is I need to put one of these wing mirrors on that I've got. Now, personally, it comes with two. I don't really want to put both on. I think I'll put one on mine, and maybe one on my wife's bike, because I don't need them on both sides. I only need it on the one side, and not really thinking that, not that side. What I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly whip that out so that I can actually fit this in. We're going to go into the right-hand side. Right, so it should be just a case of cut the end of this handlebar off, this bar end. I've got to admit, one of the things I do want to do is I want to change the grips. I'm a big fan of the ODI grips. They're always my go-to, so I'm going to take that plug out the end. Just trim that off nicely. I should just go in like that. Tighten up. Right, so after a lot of messing about, it's on. It's on quite tight. The quality, not amazing, but then they are cheap. And it will do for now. Obviously, I will probably upgrade those to better ones, especially when I do the new grips. I do want to get the new grips. I am a big fan of that. Like I said, I am a big fan of the ODI grips, so I'll probably end up getting a pair of them and going for that. What the other thing I want to do, I am pretty gutted about, the cage not fitting there. It's quite a tight space really to put in. So I'll probably have to end up selling that on to someone else. But yeah, it's a bit gutting, but it means my lock will still stay there for now. I will have a look for another cage, so that will be that is a necessity. The other thing I want to do is I want to get a new headlight. Now, I know this sounds weird, but let me just quickly click a little bit here down here, and I'll show you what I mean. Now, this is the headlight, and as good as it is, the one thing that annoys me about it is it doesn't sit in the middle. Now, one of the Super 73s, I think it is the ZX, came with a 4.5-inch round headlight, which was a lot better because it sort of sat down nicely in the middle here, and it's what I ideally want on this. When I finally find one, but it's not a universal one where I need to have something extra. I'd say so. I probably do have room. I can fit something else possibly up here next to the controller, so that's not an issue. But I'll wait till I get the audio grips first. But yeah, I do want the bigger headlight, just because it looks a little nicer. You can get everything a little bit tidier, and it'll fit. Because obviously, GoPro goes there. I just want everything to sit tidy. That's why I have this cable wrap that I'm gonna quickly have a little go at. I've got this block here that I need to be careful of. I'm going to grab my cutters. I'm going to unclip that. I've got some more cable ties just in case. I better grab the knife. Right, okay, so it's not perfect, but I'll be able to get it out quite easily out of the way of the GoPro. And the best thing is I'll be able to, once the GoPro's on the front there, I'll just be able to tuck it up behind nicely, like so. But, you know, the cables are a little bit less messy. They look a little bit better. But, yeah, we've managed to fit some of the bits that I got from Eastmallbuy. The rear shelf that are just literally 4 screws into the frame, nice and easy. It looks good. It's quite strong. It'll be able to hold a small bag, which is the main thing. Or, you know, if I get the net, I'll be able to put a helmet or something on the back of there just to sort of hold it in place while I'm not riding. That was the main thing. I may change it up. I might get the panels that go. I need to find something to go in here, ideally. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's my Super 73. Obviously, we managed to get the rear panel fitted. We managed to get the rear view, the wing mirror fitted. So I've got some of the bits. I am a little bit gutted still about the actual basket for the middle, but it doesn't fit. It's just way too big. It's too long. So the main problem that I'll have is it will go in here nicely, but the rear wheel won't be able to go around because it literally comes past it, so making it pretty much useless, unfortunately. I feel as if the frame needs to be a little bit longer, so they said it's for a Z Miami, but it just doesn't fit. So I am going to go back to the drawing board on that one, try and find one that actually fits. So a little bit gutted about that. But yeah, generally, we've got the wing mirror, tied up some cables. I do want to find a better headlight. That's one of the ones on my wish list at the moment. But yeah, generally the bike is ready to go. It looks great. I just need to get out and use it. So Let me know what you think I should, any other bits that I should get for it, or if you can recommend a basket that goes in the middle, or anything like that, or if you know of a decent headlight that I can get for this, and so I can finish tidying up all the cables, that sort of stuff, because I haven't wrapped everything up. There is a connection down here, and obviously I've left that connection out because, you know, I do want to do the headlight. I want to try and tidy up these cables, pin it back. I might upgrade the quad lock so that I actually get the one that goes on the stem instead of the handlebars, just to keep my phone down out of the way. Because obviously with the Super 73 app on your phone, it does work quite well. You know, you've got maps, you've got settings and all that sort of stuff, so you can do it. Although you can use this, there's that. If I have to get a headlight with a separate switch, I'll have to make room. I don't really want one. Ideally, I want to be able to use the original equipment. That's why I want the sort of like the original 4.5-inch headlight that goes onto here. But yeah, my Super 73, it's not something I've really sort of told people much, but I have. I did mention it in the Eastmallbuy videos because I was buying stuff for it. It was a bit hard not to. But yeah, this is my my toy, and living down the beach, I'm looking forward, especially to the spring, getting out on some rides. But yeah, thank you ever so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. We'll be back very soon in the next video. Thanks for watching. Adios.